And I'm telling you right now, if you go back and you look at some of the videos on our page that you're on right now, if you look at some of the videos, you'll see some ads that we run, some free advertising that agents are running, and you'll see their screenshots, 30, 40, 50 leads a day from free ads. But that ain't worth shit if you don't convert them. Hey, it's Greg Luther, and my promise to you, this is probably going to be the best video you've ever seen on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, specifically for building your real estate business. As a matter of fact, I'd invite you to go ahead and like this video right now, because I'm telling you it's going to knock your socks off. You're welcome to take your like back if you'd like, but I think you're going to find this to be tremendously valuable. This is going to be really what I'd consider the secret sauce that a lot of top producers are using around the country. So if you followed me for a while, you know I coach upwards of 30,000 realtors all over the country at all different levels. I've seen, startups and agents that have struggled all the way up to agents doing over 400 transactions a year. And there's really one thing that makes a tremendous difference for them in closing a lot of business. It's what I call the secret sauce, and it's probably something you'd never even guess. A lot of agents think, well, I need a big team, or I should hire a buyer's agent, or I need a listing agent, or I need an admin, or I need a marketing director, or whatever the case is. They think adding more people is the key. Adding one person can make a tremendous difference, but it's none of those things. It's not even a coach. The key to your success is understanding that really no matter what you do in your business, you're going to do a shitty job at following up with leads. Why? Because we're so busy doing what we do every day, we don't have time to really do an effective job of following up with leads. And that's why anytime you buy leads, you generate leads, you pay Zillow or Realtor.com or Commissions Inc. or any of these services, anytime you're paying all that money, you get plenty of leads coming in, but it's like, I'll call them once or twice. If they're not ready, I consider them not motivated and I go on to the next ones, right? And if you look at the roller coaster of income that most agents experience, the reason for that roller coaster, I want to make sure you get this. The reason for that roller coaster is because this month, I'm working really hard. I'm lead generating. I'm calling old leads. I'm contacting my sphere. And sure enough, I got 3 deals that I'm working with. Okay, great. Well, that month, I'm closing them. I'm doing inspections. I'm doing everything I need to do. Get with the appraiser. Get with the title company. Hey, I got 3 closings. Oh, shit, I'm back to square one. I got to start lead generating again. So for the next month, I'm lead generating again. It's low. And then it's high for 3 closings, and then it's low again, and then it's high again. That roller coaster of income happens because you're either dealing with transactions, handling actual clients, or you're out there looking for clients. Let me tell you the key factor, the secret sauce to really blowing up your business and doing a hell of a lot more closings. Here's the secret sauce. You need a phone shark. You've got to get somebody that will just keep you out on appointments every single day. You are booked on appointments. You don't need more leads. You need a smaller number of leads. If you guys have been to my live events before, you've seen the big banner that we have behind the stage. It says, or over the stage, it says, you'll make more money with 30 leads a month than you ever could from 200. And the reason for that is if you have a good follow-up campaign in place, if you're using phone and text and email and Facebook and retargeting and all of the things that need done, you'll never be able to do that on your own, but you can pay somebody to do it. And here's the cool part. I want to make sure you get this. It'll never cost you a dime. It'll never cost you anything. Those guys and gals that love doing conversion like that, they don't even need to be in real estate, by the way. And if they love doing that, they want 100% commission. They don't want any fee from you unless they close something. See, there's hunters and there's gatherers in this world, right? What are we as realtors? We're hunters. If we don't catch something, we don't eat, right? We're not out there just gathering the little... There are some realtors that are gatherers, right? Their friends, their family, their past... They're just gathering a few transactions and they're okay with that. Those that really have to catch something to eat, you've got to have a phone shark that will do that for you and will not charge you a penny unless you close a deal. It's legal for them to do it. They do not have to be a realtor to set up appointments for you. They're not talking anything about real estate. They're not giving any real estate related advice because they don't know any advice to give, right? All they're doing is setting up an appointment for you to go meet with those people. You're allowed to pay them a bonus on closings as well. So very, very cool approach to use. And again, I want you to start thinking about that. You can get yourself a phone shark. If you ran an ad in the right spot, you'll get 50 or 60 people apply today. And the platinum agents that I work with and the agents that are in our Greg Luther Inner Circle coaching, a lot of times they'll have questions about how in the world do I get this going for myself? How do I make this happen? And I always explain to them, I just got a new car here and I'm trying to figure out how to use the daggone AC because it's getting hot in here. They're all technology now, man. You would not believe the dash on these things. But anyway, these agents are often asking, how do I find somebody? What am I looking for? The first key factor is you have to have experience. They have to have been in commission phone sales before. I'm not talking about car sales. I'm not talking about face-to-face or door-to-door. I'm talking about phone sales where they were 100% commission. Maybe they were selling cable packages, right? Or internet packages, or they were calling for credit card companies or whatever the case is, but they love dealing with phone, text, Facebook, email, all of those communications that are out there. And I'm telling you right now, if you go back and you look at some of the videos on our page that you're on right now, if you look at some of the videos, you'll see some ads that we run, some free advertising that agents are running, and you'll see their screenshots, 30, 40, 50 leads a day from free ads. But that ain't worth shit if you don't convert them. I think you'll agree with that, right? And you don't have time to not only call 50 people one time, but actually follow up multiple times. And what happens is, if you have for lack of a better term, I hate the term shark, but if you have a phone shark, if you have a good inside sales rep that's doing this, what you'll find is, let's say they're getting $1,000 every time you close a deal. Man, their sole purpose is to get you out on appointments. You do not pay them per appointment. You pay them per closing. Let me give you that again. Don't pay them per appointment. Pay them per closing. Because if you're paying them per appointment, they'll have clients say, oh, well, we're not moving for 2 years. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and meet you anyway. And then you're meeting somebody that's not selling for 2 years, right? You have to pay them on results. Again, you only eat what you catch. That's the business we're in, right? They're going to be in the same business. You don't have to pay them anything. You do not increase your salary or your payroll or hourly or any of that stuff. You only pay them if they get results. And what you'll do is show them how to generate those leads for you, so you're not giving tons of money to other companies, and then how to convert those leads the right way. I teach it to our agents all over the country. And some of them have, really it's considered a virtual assistant. Even if they live 3 streets down from you, they're virtual. They don't have to come to your office or anything. So they have a virtual assistant, even if it's local in their town or if it's in the Philippines, whatever the case is. But have someone that's trained very well, that understands sales, that can set up appointments for you. You go out and close the deal. Again, they're not talking real estate. They're not giving any real estate related advice. They're not doing anything that requires a real estate license. They're simply calling because those people inquired for information, and they are following up with them to set up an appointment for you to meet with them. So hopefully that makes sense in the way that you would set up that appointment, or they would set up the appointment for you to go meet and ultimately close that transaction. So hopefully that makes sense for you. I think it's the number one key to getting yourself out on appointments every single day. If you look at today as an example, if you don't have any appointments today, you're not making money today. You're licensed, but you're not practicing. Would you agree with that? If you don't have appointments tomorrow, I don't care if it's a weekday, weekend, whatever the case is. If you don't have appointments tomorrow, you're licensed and you're not practicing. So your goal here is to have appointments. I got a 6 o'clock, a 7 o'clock, a 8 o'clock. You don't have time to follow up with leads if you set up that 6, 7, and 8. I know you have the ability to do it so that tomorrow you could be on 3 appointments. You could set up those appointments and go on those appointments tomorrow. But if you go on those appointments tomorrow, you don't have time to set up appointments for the next day. You need a phone shark. They don't cost you any money. Again, not only is the term shark not really used anymore, but the term phone isn't really used anymore. Phone is our least effective conversion device these days. Let me give you that again. Phone is our least effective conversion device. People don't answer the phone, and if they do answer the phone and find out it's a salesperson, they're automatically in a bad mood. So that's not the best approach, right? However, it is one of the techniques that you can use with a multimedia campaign. I want you to think about that in building your real estate business. Get yourself a phone shark. I'm doing a webinar this coming Wednesday where we're going to talk about how you generate leads. Again, you got to know what to do to convert them, but we're going to cover all of that on Wednesday's training. You'll see that at closingseverymonth.com. Again, closingseverymonth.com. You'll see it there. You can get registered for Wednesday's training. But start thinking about that one thing that's really missing in your business. Why generate more leads if you're going to do a bad job with your leads? I can't tell you how many agents have 500 unconverted leads, and they're literally looking at things about buying more leads. They really think 500 people weren't serious. They were just giving out their personal info for random salespeople to call them all the time. Right? So you have to fix that issue. I've got a big training event, a live event that we've got coming up regarding that issue and how to get them converted. We'll be talking about that soon. But think about that one thing that's really missing in your business. You don't need a buyer's agent. Then you're sitting there doing the paperwork while they're going out and making the money. You need to get yourself someone that can help with setting up appointments, conversions, and they'll never cost you a dime. Hopefully that's helpful. I'm Greg Luther. Find more information on us, gregluthercoaching.com. If you think this is helpful for you, you probably know a couple of agents you could forward this to. Might give them some good advice. Maybe you guys could even split and get someone trained on setting up appointments for you. There's so many ways to do it. Lots and lots more training to come. So hopefully that's helpful. Get your butt out there and sell some houses, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do two important things. It's both totally free. Number one, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.